Right. So here's my audience. Well, just so you know that so they know who we're looking at.
I know he was mad.
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Vicki, and I want to be talking to you guys about higher education and how important it is for you guys to continue your education after high school. Okay. What is higher education? It's anything after high school. It can any years that you have attended a college, university, technical, vocational school, usually full-time, which is 2 to 3 years, or part-time, which is 5 to 6 years. The importance of it, it takes over a high school diploma. It's a lot, in employers' eyes, it's higher. You are capable of doing a lot more things. You have more opportunities. You are able to have a variety of jobs after you graduate. From 40 years ago, the equivalent of your associate's degree is the equivalent to a high school degree 40 years ago. So a lot of people didn't go past 9th grade year. So if you graduated from high school 40 years ago, you were really a genius in that time. The economy has transferred from manufacturing to more knowledge-based now. A lot of things go from, hands-on labor to equipment now, and you need to know how to be able to work with that. You need to know how they run, the ins and outs of the way they're built, how to fix them. So having your higher education when it comes to anything really is just a lot better when it comes to labor. Quality of life, it actually extends your lifespan. You tend to have a longer life if you do have some sort of higher education, whether it's an associate's or a bachelor's. You have more access to healthcare, which a lot of jobs have those healthcare plans that you wouldn't be able to afford if you just had a high school diploma. Your diet and health, you tend to pay attention to more on how you take care of yourself. Stability, your income is a lot more stable, and you are open to a wider variety of culture. On this side right here, it's just an unemployment rate. For those that have just a high school diploma, your employment rate is about 14.1% compared to those who have just some college, which is at about an 8.7. And if you have your PhD, your employment rate is about 2.5. Your weekly earning compared to someone less with a high school diploma is about $450 a week, and then with someone with a PhD is at about $1,500, and that's just weekly. What parents think. This one was really interesting because, you think parents, actually all parents want their kids to go to college after high school graduation. Hispanics and African American parents feel that it's more important. About 65% of the parents that were surveyed felt like their kids could accomplish a lot more after high school if they went to college, compared to 14% of parents who felt like college wasn't really going to do much, which is a huge difference, and that's just with Hispanics. African Americans were at 44%, felt that it was necessary for a college in order to be able to function in the real world, and 54% felt that it wasn't going to do very much. With the white community, 32% felt like it was necessary, and 66% felt like it wasn't. A lot of this was because Hispanics and African American schools did a poor job on preparing them for college compared to whites who they have a more variety of resources. Parents that weren't able to attend college wanted their kids to attend because they missed out on the opportunity to, and they didn't want their kids to miss out. And a lot of those were Hispanics and African American parents. Higher education after homeschooling. Homeschooling kids tend to attend college more than those of just public education. Homeschooler kids, 74% of those attended college classes compared to 46% from public education. 12% received bachelor's compared to 8%. And in 2002, those who took the SATs averaged about a 1092 compared to those that weren't homeschooled, and it was about a 1020. So that was something that I found really interesting because you think homeschoolers kind of have the same knowledge as those in public education. Why you should go, you learn to solve problems better. When you enter higher education, you're faced with more problems and you have to use your critical thinking skills a lot more than just going from high school to work. You meet different backgrounds. Your social backgrounds are forced to interact with others, and you have to adjust to working with those people. So your culture background gets widened. You tend to have more assets, homes, cars, investments, more income. Your children's future, kids who have college parents will more likely graduate high school and attend college and receive a degree than those who have parents who do not have a higher education. College students have jobs that are more meaningful to them. They're more satisfied with the jobs that they're doing, and their overall life or purpose in life, they feel like they've met a lot more. Their self-esteem has become a lot higher. Any questions?
I did about the homeschool one. In what you researched, did it say why they think homeschoolers?
They didn't. It was just based on like the after.
They don't really know.
Yeah, they didn't really specify why.
Oh, okay.
It was just more homeschool versus public, and I think maybe a lot of it is because public education, depending on where you go, you don't have those resources. Homeschooling, you can order curriculum from California
Right.
and not have to do it here with the curriculum in New Mexico.
Okay. Just curious.
Anything else?